Hey guys, what's going on? Doc Sicko here, back at you with a brand new Call of Duty video today. I'm gonna jump right into it, and I want to talk about something that completely fucking disgusted me yesterday. So last night I read this article on Facebook about, well, apparently Cracker Barrel's under fire by the air quote liberals because their name is being considered racist, and they're pushing to have it changed, and all this other shit, and and here's the thing about it. The thing about it is that I did some research on it. Cracker Barrel actually was founded in 1969. I can't remember who founded it or nothing like that, but 1969. Okay, and to be honest, half these liberals probably aren't even that old. So, I mean, it really aggravates me to see people attacking a brand like that has this legacy. For those of you that have never actually been to a Cracker Barrel, it's actually a really nice family-oriented place. It genuinely is. When you walk in, I mean, they have fucking checkers in front of the fireplace. They have, like, old-ass pictures hanging up and all this antique memorabilia. And, they have, like, a gift shop. And, it's really great. And the people are really, really friendly. At least they are in the Cracker Barrels around where I live. And I know it sounds kind of biased, but I've never got a racist vibe from that place. And I live in Redneck Central. I live in Podunk, Kentucky, where people just soon spit on in your face and look at you. So I mean, for me, for them to be called racist, it makes me laugh because I've never gotten that vibe. Like I said, it's pretty biased, I know, because I am Caucasian male, but to be honest, I mean, it's just the way things are going in the world today. It's just getting completely out of hand, and it's getting to the point where it's just crazy. They tried that same shit on the NFL team a few years ago, the Redskins. I did my research on them too. The Redskins were actually founded like 30 years before Cracker Barrel was. So even that kind of blows my mind. They've been a team for 80 plus years, and they're going to go and ask them to change their name because it's offensive all of a sudden. That's the part that really kind of pisses me off. I mean, I don't know. I could be the only one. I don't think I am. But racism to me is if you're going to call someone on racism, you shouldn't, you should see racism. You have to see all sides of it. You can't just see one side. I can't really, I don't really know how to put it into words, but I mean, racism's everywhere. One race can accuse another race of being racist, and the thing about it is I know for a fact other races are racist toward white people. Does that offend me? Fuck no, I think it's funny. I get it. I get tickled when I hear certain jokes because it's just funny. I mean, to take a race and to take their that cliche on that race and make a joke on it, I honestly believe with all my heart that in order to get by in the world today, you have to have a sense of humor, because every day, more and more, our sense of humor and our fun and all this, all the time that we're spending bitching at one another for being racist or oppressing other races and all this other shit, we could spend laughing. We could have fun. You have to learn to laugh at everybody. You have to learn to laugh at everybody. You can't just laugh at one particular person. You have to learn to laugh at it all. Even if the joke's at your expense, you have to be able to laugh at it. I can't possibly fathom, why we're so focused on the shit that doesn't matter. There are so many other things we could be worrying about other than the name of that store offends me all of a sudden, even though I probably ate there 9 times last week. Just out of the blue one day, it offends me. I mean, to be completely honest, racism's everywhere. One beef that I have, not that I have anything against the African American community, but in any kind of hip hop or rap song, they refer to women as bitches and hoes, and they refer to white people as crackers or any other slur you want to throw out there, and that's okay, because it's a black person saying it. But the second a white person comes through and uses any kind of racial slur toward anyone else, that's bad. You will be crucified for that. And to me, not that I want to use any racial slur toward anyone, because I think that racial slurs, I think that's a little too touchy for the world today. But for people to get so offended by words, words, I know words can cut deeper than almost anything, but for people to get that so tore up over words or phrasing or something like that, I think we all need to chill out. We all need to stop being big vaginas, and we need to love each other. I genuinely believe that. My father has told me from the day that I was just a small child that if the world would just love one another, there would be no problems. If the world would just love one another, we wouldn't have war. We wouldn't lose people. We wouldn't have racial slurs probably. And to be honest, he's right. He's always been right about that. So I mean, I don't know. We're lost. Everyone's lost. Everyone is guilty of something. Every race is guilty of something. So, to call out one race over, just tiny piddly bullshit over the name of their store, or worrying about little tiny shit like that instead of worrying about children starving in other countries, and the pictures that you see on Facebook of kids walking through the street, you can see their ribs and their kneecaps and their ankles because they're so hungry. To me, it's more worth it to worry about things like that on that level, than it is to worry about piddly shit of what the name of this store is. That's just me. That's how I feel. That's completely my opinion. I'm not trying to be racist at all. I don't have a single problem with any race, because they don't affect me. And I mean, I know I called out, rappers and, hip hop artists and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with the African American race. I have dear friends to me that are African American. They're my family, and I love them better. I love them better than sugar. So, for me, it's just a personal view. It's an opinion. Stop worrying about the little things. Worry about the big picture. Worry about the kids starving. Worry about, families that get tossed out every day because, the parents can't work, or, because they're hurt, or old people just, I mean, there's a lot more to worry about than just tiny words like cracker or other words like that. There's more things that you could worry about. That's just me. That's just my opinion. But let's make the world better. Let's love one another, because at the end of the day, that is what will help us. That is what will help us thrive as a country. So guys, if you liked the video, give me a like at the bottom. Feel free to subscribe. Keep tuning in for more. And as always, thanks for the view. It's